Good morning. This is Pierre Laguerre here, your daily motivator, here to challenge, inspire, and motivate you. So today I'm talking about a very important subject, and it is the one of how to regain your vision. So I'm going to point out some key things for you today that's going to help you regaining your vision. Yesterday we talked about maintaining momentum. But how many of you know the moment you start gaining momentum, there's going to be opportunities in the road for others to come in front of you and break right in front of you? Come on, you've been on the highway and suddenly you get in the fast lane and somebody pulls up in front of you in the fast lane and they're doing 50 miles an hour. Now, you know you're going down the road 70, 75 now. But if they're doing 45, 50 in the fast lane, what have you got to do? Well, you're going to have to go around them, right? This is the same thing when it comes to your vision. In light of your vision, in line rather with your vision, you know you have a destination. You know you're going somewhere. But in the process comes along doubts, fears, all kinds of things that rise up to distract you from the vision, distract you from the destination. And it's only for the moment. So the point I want to make to you is this. When you start getting momentum, when you start walking towards that destination where it looks so sure, don't be so quick. Expect that there will be doubt, there will be fears, there will be all kinds of distractions that come along the way to pull you away from the vision. And just like the devil did in the garden with Adam and Eve, the questions are going to come. Did God say? Did God say? And you have a choice to make. Your momentum is the most important thing, because momentum, of course, based on your velocity, right? We talked about critical mass, speed, velocity. Based on that, if you don't watch where you're going, if you're not being vigilant, it's not going to be hard for you to hit something ahead, right? But as you're gaining momentum, the more reason for you to become vigilant. So that's the first way to regain your vision. Your vision, as it is laid in front of you, you have to be vigilant. We talked about focus and passion yesterday as keys to your momentum. If you have not listened to that episode 395, go back and listen to it. But on this episode here, I want to talk to you about being vigilant. I want to talk to you about getting past your doubts. How exactly are you going to get past your doubts? It's simple. Go back to what is written. You see, Jesus came to a point where the same enemy that went to the man and the woman and caused them to doubt what they already possessed in God, he came and met that very same enemy. Well, what were the three things that he told Jesus? Hey, if you're the Son of God, why don't you go ahead and turn these rocks into bread, meaning do a miracle. But specifically to do what? To feed yourself. And of course, remember, Jesus had been fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. Now, do you think that turning stone into bread is something that if he could do it, which he could, would be really helpful for ending his fast? You know? So he's tempting Jesus with something real, something that is possible, and something that he knows could absolutely take care of where he was in this weakened state. So again, when is the enemy going to come to you? When you are in a weakened state, right? So beyond that, but this is the point. It's to prove that you are able to sustain, you're able to get up and keep moving forward. But the second temptation that comes is specifically around one thing. Well, listen, I've been given all the riches, all these kingdoms, all the riches of the world, all these kingdoms, they belong to me, he told Jesus. Now, you know what? Just worship me and you can have them. So that is really interesting, because right away he's coming to his sense of, hey, I'm a big man, I can own the world. He's coming to his pride, basically. So pride of life, I'm going to possess all these things. But Jesus already understood there was the plan laid out. Again, this is back to your vision. There is a vision that's been laid out with a plan to go where you're going. So do not allow distractions. Do not allow anything to stop you from moving towards the plan. So Jesus just rejected that offer. But remember, to regain your vision, it's not enough to have doubts and fears and other distractions come along. The last temptation is basically, look, just jump off the cliff. In His Word, God says that His angels will absolutely catch you. And Jesus finally had to tell him, listen, I'm not going to tempt the Lord, but I'm going to worship Him. And from now on, depart from me. I don't have time for you. And the point here is this: when it comes to your vision, there will be those that will come to cast doubt along the way. You have a choice. Your choice is to say, listen, I'm going to keep following the path that's laid out in front of me. I'm going to keep moving forward. And it's normal. Everybody wants to make sure that you're going in the right direction. But everybody cannot see what you see. And in the same way, in the garden, guess what? Adam and Eve had a specific vision that was laid out for them by God early on. And when Jesus came, He had a vision and He had a plan. But you know what? He did not deviate from the plan. And this is important for you to understand. Until the plan is proven not to work, stop deviating from the plan. You cannot pick up plan number 1 today and pick up plan number 2 today. Again, you're in this place called momentum. In momentum, you got to stick to the plan. You got to stick to the vision. You got to keep moving forward. In marketing, one of the key things that we do all the time is say, okay, you know what? We're going to split test this thing. And split test is nothing more than saying, look, we've got a plan to get to the destination. All we want to find out is which road leads faster to the destination. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? You want to make sure which road leads to it. But here's something that one of my mentors taught me. He said, look, choose one plan and stick to that one plan for 1 year. Just do that one thing consistently until it yields result. And the point to you today in terms of regaining your vision, it's again the same word that I used for momentum yesterday. It's called focus. Follow one course until successful. Stop deviating. Stop going left. Stop going right. Stop running to every Tom, Dick, and Larry looking for the plan. You already have a plan. Execute on the plan that is in you. That's your goal today. Stop looking for everybody to give you their okay. You don't need it. What you need is execution on the plan at hand. Too many times we're looking to get everybody's okay, everybody's opinion. And there's nothing wrong, because guess what? Friends, family, business colleagues, they're all great counselors because they can see things you cannot see sometimes. Understand that. There's nothing wrong with that. But also, when you've been given a plan, you must execute on the plan. And your execution is what's going to basically restore everybody's faith in the fact that the vision that you have is the right vision. At first, they may not see it. At first, you may not even see it. But your goal is to understand that God would not have put the vision inside of you if He did not think you were capable of reaching the destination. So, again, this is Pierre Leguerre, your daily motivator. I always want to challenge, inspire, and motivate you. If you find these episodes useful, go ahead and feel free to review and subscribe to this podcast. I look forward to catching up with you the next time. Have a great day.